I remember
That was
Muttley.
for me.
You remember Muttley from Wacky Races, Dick Dastardly's dog? No? Okay, well, that got everybody quiet really quick, didn't it?
I want Mountain Dew!
I'm Ryan.
I'm Brett. Christian.
I'm struggling to put on my headphones.
He's struggling. I'm Braxton, and I didn't know we were recording earlier.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mountain Dews, baby.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Question at Hand, and welcome to the epic Mountain Dew finale, because this is our recap episode. And as you can see on the table in front of us, at the end of this, we are trying all of them completely mixed together.
Sometimes referred to as a suicide, except
Yes.
this time I think it's more accurate.
It's
This
it's
one, yeah, probably.
really suicide.
We literally have basically one of everything. I'd like to start off this episode by thanking a few people who helped bring these dews to us, literally in some cases. So I'd like to shout out my friends Jacob and Sarah for driving all the way from Alabama, which I think they were coming anyway, and it just worked out perfect at the moment. But huge shout out to them for bringing Southern Shock all the way from Alabama. From Bojangles, from Bojangles in Alabama. So we got some Southern Shock, thanks to them. And then I'd like to shout out the people in the Dew Drinker Discord who, out of the graciousness of their heart, decide to sell Mountain Dew, a lot of which is no longer available, rather than drink it themselves. And those are Loser, Parker, Fuzzy, and Red Ranger from the Dew Drinker Discord. So thank you guys. And then also shout out to, I think it was Desert Island Drinks and the Snack Buster shop on the Dew Drinker Discord, because that's how we got our foreign ones. So shout out to y'all for I paid for everything. No one sent me any of these for free. I would like to point that out. But thanks to a number of parties, we were able to basically get our hands on everything we possibly could think of.
Yeah.
Minus maybe like Cake Smash or something like really niche. But for the most part, we got basically everything. So tonight we're going over some of the results from our ranking. And if you have not gone and watched the beginning part, I'll explain it briefly, but you need to go watch the other 4 episodes, and they're broken up by categories. So we had a formula that we ranked. So we each gave a rating based on... Wait, where did it go? Hold
Also,
up.
shout out to the CEO of Mountain Dew.
I don't think there's a
I'm
CEO.
not. No.
No.
The CEO of Mountain Dew somehow sees this. Send us some free Dew, dude. Like, come on. But we
Shout
went
out to
through...
the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery. We
Oh
hate
my
you.
God.
You're a
Wow.
piece of crap.
That escalated very quickly. So we went through and taste tested every one of these Mountain Dews, and we ranked them. Each one of us gave a score out of 10 on color, design, taste, and availability, and then that was overall averaged together and put into a dewiness score. And the dewiness score was made up of a formula. So
You
color,
might call it a decimal system.
Yeah.
A Dewey.
somewhat. The Dewey Decimal System. So color and availability were both weighted at 15%. Design of the package was at 10%, and taste was 60% overall. And then it was a very similar thing for our, because I'm going to go through each one of our individual rankings as well. We had a very similar formula for that, except there was no availability ranking. Like, it was just straight up, which one do you like the best? So let's get into it, man. Do we want to start at the top of this and just work our way down, or do we want to start at the bottom and give our these should not be made? Because at one point, Christian made the executive decision that anything under a 5 should not be produced ever again.
It doesn't merit existing.
Yeah, basically.
To put it nicely and also not nicely.
It's like,
to put
man,
it clinically, it
you
shouldn't
messed
exist.
up, Mountain Dew. Don't make this one again.
Now, is this our total compiled
This
average?
is
This is the group
entire group average.
consistency.
Yep.
Okay, let's. I don't know. Let's do the bad ones first, I guess, and then talk about the
Okay,
top
we'll
ones.
start at the bottom. So
Yeah, you gotta save the best.
the
for last.
overall worst of the worst is none other that, can you guess which one is going to be worse?
It's been too long. Maybe the which one?
It is the which one. It's a Mountain Dew Vibe, which is lemonade flavored. Of all the things they could have picked,
Except it doesn't.
and
taste
it's
that way.
yellow. Literally looks like you
Pee-pee.
peed. Like it looks so bad. It's very very unappealing overall. And that one had an overall dewiness score across everyone of 2.0875, which is really bad.
Oh my
really
gosh.
really bad.
Sorry, which?
Second to last was Energize from Australia. That was the Australian one. It had a score of 3.8525. So if you can see there is a huge difference between
Even that
Vibe and even the next to last. And I think overall we tried 43 different flavors.
Good Lord.
Doesn't that seem crazy? Not all of which
Well, not
are
really.
not here because we did have some foreign ones that I literally had one bottle of.
Yeah.
So there are a
Like
couple
that.
that are missing, but for the most part, this is almost everything that we tried.
Two energized credit.
Yeah.
One of the coolest bottles out of all of them.
Oh, for sure. It looked like you were gonna take off.
That's
go to
the
moon.
reason why it's like 1 point higher than Vibe. Is
Probably because the bottle
design.
was cool. Yeah. So next up was one that I was not even sure that we were going to find to begin with. I just happened to find this one 7-Eleven in Texas that had it, of like 3 locations in the entire U.S. that are known currently. And this is a 7-Eleven exclusive. It's called Solar Flare. Solar Flare had an overall score of 3.92.
Yep.
It was pretty nasty.
It's pretty bad, yeah, which is saying something because people are actively looking for it to find it because of the rarity.
Yes.
And it's like,
it's just the rarity that
Don't
keeps
worry about
driving
it.
it.
Don't worry about it. Like, it's not that great. don't even worry about looking for it.
It's the chase.
Yeah, it's the thrill of the chase. Next up, we have Pitch Black from Malaysia, which I was
Yes.
kind of surprised about, honestly. But it was definitely not as good as I remember Pitch Black in the U.S. being.
No.
So
It was a healthy choice, though.
Oh my God! Yeah.
That's right.
This only has
yeah.
80% of your daily sugar content instead of 120.
So it had an overall score of 4.34375. Some of these decimals got way out there. Next up is Flamin' Hot. Now, can you believe that we are just now getting to Flamin' Hot? I think, but in a preliminary rating, this one would have probably been the worst, or at least we would have.
I think it should have
expected
been
it to be.
lower. I think maybe we padded our numbers or something for
I
some
think
reason.
part of it is that
Well,
the can design was so
Again,
cool.
Yeah, what's going to skew some of this is,
I know.
is,
But either way, it's still below 5. It has a
Yeah.
score of 4.61875, which still is under our.
Which I agree with. It's a novelty, but it should
It's
be
still in our
continue to be
do
made.
not make line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have Major Melon, also on our should not be made list.
Complete BS.
No,
So dumb. So
you.
stupid.
It's just you. I mean, we'll get to your
And Lindy.
ratings in a little bit,
And a million other
yours will
people.
probably be really high compared to anybody else. So Major
I'm just
Melon,
mad that it fell below the line. I don't care that y'all didn't like it, but it should not have fell below the line.
it
okay.
fell below the line.
you can have consolation in knowing that my wife, this is her new favorite.
Yeah,
I know.
Major
she loved
Melon.
it.
Somehow.
There are dozens
it's
of
so
us.
gross.
Dozens. Who like Major Melon.
Just
So Major Melon had a score of 4.675, which I was honestly surprised about because the next one, Berry Monsoon, which is the Sam's Club exclusive, I hated so much. Like, I honestly, now that I think
Major
about it,
Melon is better
I think
than.
Major Melon was better than that one for sure.
See, but
but it had a 4.7065 score.
I'm the one to blame for that one because I did like Barry Monsoon.
you.
You Dinkelberg. Next up, we had Voodoo from 2021 at a score of 4.8875. And that is the last of the ones that we think should not be made. Everything else from here on out is above a 5. Even if it is marginally above a 5, it is still above a 5. So next up, in the first in our... It's all right.
First of the worst.
Yeah.
They're still.
First of the, it's good enough to keep being made, is Thrashed Apple, which is a Kroger exclusive, and it had a dewiness score of 5.1. Baja Mango Jim, which is this summer's Baja flavor, had a score of 5.168661967.
You don't have to read the decimals. Just round it. You know, in Excel, you can bring the thing over.
I don't want to.
The decimals are pointless.
Actually, on some of these, they are very important.
Yeah, but that's why you round it up. You bring the decimal point over, and then you round it.
Then they would be tied.
Well, I see what you're saying, but then we could still just view what it is.
Then next up we have Citrus Blast from the UK. It had a score of 5.31625. Then we have Baja Gold. So this is both Bajas from this summer we did not like. This one's pineapple flavored, and it had a score of 5.390625. Next up was Southern Shock from Bojangles with a score of 5.50625. And then I'm surprised that these are honestly quite this low. But next up, we had Voltage, 5.5875, and then Livewire.
That's where they deserve to be.
These were very similar, 5.625. So very close in score. But they should still be made.
Yeah, but they should be
Not
phased out and be replaced with these better, newer flavors in every store.
I agree. Then we have Voodoo from 2020 with a score of 5.762. Throwback, which is just the real sugar one. It's got changed, but it had a score of 5.8875. Then we have Legend, which is Buffalo Wild Wings exclusive flavor, at a score of 5.93275. Original from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican. It had a score of 5.9825.
They still had those at the gas station.
I think they must get a shipment every now and then.
I saw that. I was like, hey.
They had them the day that I went, and I went like 2 days later, and they were completely gone. And then they've kind of been in and out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who knows, man? Then we have Goji Citrus Strawberry, which I got from Buc-ee's, but it is available more than just
Disappointing
Buc-ee's.
overall.
Yeah, honestly, I think I really liked that one when I tried it at Buc-ee's, like because I had a little extra that didn't fit in the bottles, and I tasted it, and I thought it was pretty good. So I was kind of actually disappointed by that one, but it had doing a score of 6.003125, and then Do SA is next up, which is Brett's new favorite, at a score of 6.03125. So there's a missing zero there between Do SA and Goji Citrus Strawberry, but still very similar scores. Above that, we have Supernova from Finland at a score of 6.05625. Then Gingerbread Snapped, which I really like because of its uniqueness.
It's
for
so
sure.
unique.
Yeah. Score of 6.1625. Spark right above Gingerbread Snapped at 6.175. Liberty Brew, which was a summer release a couple years ago. It had a score of 6.20005. Then we have Original from Germany, making its way up the list here at a score of 6.22625. Then Whiteout, which I'm honestly shocked Whiteout is this low because I remember loving Whiteout so much. 6.3875 for Whiteout. Blue Shock from Malaysia. We're currently at number 16. So at number 16, we have Blue Shock from Malaysia at 6.41475. Then at number 15, we have Original from Japan at 6.45375.
Domo arigato.
Passion Fruit Frenzy at number 14. But that was a New Zealand flavor.
Oh, yeah.
6.45625. Right above that, slotting it at number 13, we have Frostbite from Walmart, which is a 6.4735. Baja Punch at number 12 with a score of 6.5. Purple Thunder right above Baja Punch at 6.525. Overdrive from Casey's with a 6.55.
Top 10.
Number 11, or actually, no, that was the top 10, yeah. Overdrive was number 10
Oh, wow.
on our list.
They should replace Livewire with Overdrive for the orange flavor.
I mean, I'd be cool with that. Sweet Lightning from KFC was at number 9 with a score of 6.55625. It's amazing how many sixes we had in there.
That's where it gets the hardest, I think, is the middle
Yeah.
ground. Stuff that's not the greatest, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
So what do you rank it, you know?
Yeah. At number 8, we had Darkberry Bash, which is Applebee's exclusive flavor. It was a 6.640625. Original, just straight up Original Mountain Dew at number 7, 6.725. Typhoon in at number 6. I think that means Typhoon just needs to be a permanent release.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally down for that. Typhoon at number 6 with a score of 6.75. Then we had Uproar, which I actually need to go grab here in a second. It's the Berry
Oh
Q.
my
1
God,
and 2
I
there.
love
forgot
that
about
one.
Yeah. So
Why
Uproar.
did they give that to Food Lion?
I don't know, man.
That's so dumb.
It's a hidden gem at this point. So Uproar slotting in at number 5 with a score of 6.9775. Baja Flash at number 4, 7.7277655151. You want to know why that one has so many decimal points? Because Christian gave it like a 9.67 repeating.
That's a pretty big jump there, though.
Yeah,
as
it
far as the
really
numbers.
is. Yeah, 6.97 to 7.72.
And what is Baja Flash? What number?
Number 4.
Oh, wow.
I know,
3.
man. No, that's
Oh
number
wait,
4.
yeah. Sorry.
At number 3, we have Maui Burst, which is Dollar General's
Yeah.
exclusive flavor at an 8.42515. At number 2, we have Code Red at 8.45, and with taking the number 1 spot in our Mountain Dew official question at hand ranking, we have none other than the podcast, I would say probably favorite before this, and now officially the podcast favorite. Baja Blast, Taco Bell's exclusive flavor, at an overall dewiness score of 8.96875.
So almost a 9 out of 10.
Almost a 9.
Come on, dude.
Even though I love Dew SA, Baja Blast, you
It's
cannot
unstoppable.
Beat it ever.
It's really good.
It's so good. It's
It
so
is.
good.
It is really good.
Do we have a separate ranking stripping away all the other factors?
Well, for our
Available-
personal
do we have, like-
ranking, it takes
like
off that,
just
correct?
taste?
Do we have just taste?
For like
Hierarchy?
collectively, no, I don't have that put together. I
Okay.
have our
Individually, yes.
I have our individual tastes. Just tastes.
Because I'm really interested to know if we gave a different one a better taste ranking than that. But because that one's
so I have our
mass-produced.
favorites. Just based on taste, this is what we ranked. I gave Baja Blast, Code Red, and Baja Flash a 9.5. Brett gave Dew SA a 10. Christian gave Baja Flash a 9.67 repeating, and Braxton gave Baja Blast a 10. So those were our outright favorites based just on taste. And then who do we want to go over first? It doesn't really make a difference individually.
I'll go first.
You want to go first? All right. So, what I had proposed as a favorite beforehand for Braxton was Baja Blast, and it turns out that his actual favorite is in fact Baja Blast.
Yeah.
And it's not even close.
Oh my God.
It's not even close. So you have Baja Blast clearly at number 1 with a 9.775 overall score.
7-7.
Crazy. Yeah.
7-7.
Yeah.
88 to you, my brother.
Yeah. Then you have Maui Burst at number 2 at an 8.85, followed by Code Red with an 8.55, Uproar with an 8.15, and Overdrive at an 8.1. So that's your top 5.
Interesting. I didn't know I liked Overdrive.
That's
that
your top
much.
5. And then top 10, you have Passion Fruit Frenzy at 6, Baja Flash at 7, Whiteout at 8, Baja Punch at 9, and Typhoon at 10.
That sounds about right to me.
Yeah, pretty solid.
What was my lowest one?
Your lowest one was Vibe, clearly.
Yeah.
Then Flamin' Hot, Energized from Australia, the Liberty Brew, which I think was actually my favorite, like overall.
Oh, yeah.
Not by much. Like I think because we did Code Red so early, I could go back and literally change like one thing and hit the
Good,
winner.
yeah.
But I'm cool with it. And then Voodoo, that's your bottom 5 from 2021. Voodoo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one wasn't good.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
All right.
I just need to find me some more Uproar.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, Christian, we'll do you next. I had your proposed favorite as Spark, which could have been hit or miss. I think I asked a question about if you could only drink one for the rest of your life, what would you drink? And you and Brett said Baja Blast. I said Code Red, and I'm pretty sure Christian said Spark. So I'm pretty sure that's where I pulled that from.
I know for sure the day we tried Spark, Christian really liked it.
Yeah. and then he's kind
I
of
know that for sure.
maybe not as
Now.
much now.
Yeah.
But either way, his actual favorite was Baja Flash with a rating of 9.2487.
He's in love with
That's
the
as far as
cocoa
I'm going to go on his
nut.
decimal points. And I can guarantee you, if I had asked him beforehand, what is your favorite, it would not have been Baja Flash. So that one,
I didn't know
pretty
it
cool.
existed.
Yeah. So your top 10, you had Baja Flash at number 1 with a 9.2487. Then you have Baja Blast second at an 8.35. Maui Burst from Dollar General at an 8.2. Typhoon was an 8. And Gingerbread Snapped was a 7.55. So that's your top 5. And then Supernova from Finland at a 7.55, tied with Gingerbread Snapped. Original from Japan at a 7.275. Original from Germany at a 7.05. You really like the
Und Matender.
foreign flavors here. Code Red at number 9 with a rating of a 7. And then Blue Shock from Malaysia is your number 10
Whoa.
with a 6.748.
Healthy.
The healthy
guess so.
alternative.
He's got
the
lots of
health
foreign flavors in there, too.
He's health
Yeah.
conscious.
Which kind of makes sense.
Your bottom 5 is Vibe at a 0.9. Like, that's impressively bad. I'm pretty sure on one of the ratings, you literally gave it a 0.
I think I asked you to give it a negative at one point.
I
because
think you did, and I
wanted
said
to take
no.
away someone's.
That's so
someone
wrong.
like gave it
Yeah.
a 2, and I was like, "Can you give it a negative 2?"
So Vibe is your lowest, and then surprisingly, Sweet Lightning is your second lowest at a 2.45, which I was surprised about. I guess you're just not a peaches
Well,
and honey guy.
no.
You remember though the Sweet Lightning we tasted funny
Eh.
that day.
Yeah.
It didn't taste like it normally does.
Well, part of it's that it's in a bottle too.
I know it's
Like,
been through transferred and
yeah. So you never know.
I just
Major
don't know if the kernel needs to like sway too far from just Pepsi and sweet tea. That's
That's
like the
probably
only
true.
stuff that people
I don't
get
know,
at
man.
KFC.
I love Sweet Lightning. Then your third lowest was Major Melon at a 2.9, which is
BS.
understandable.
Disgusting.
Berry Monsoon from Sam's Club, 3.247. And then
Disgusting.
your fifth lowest, which I can't believe at this point, is Purple Thunder, which is Circle K's exclusive flavor at a 3.8.
Don't remember it.
I like Purple Thunder.
Sounds
I
like
think
you didn't
it's-
like
I
it.
think it's solid.
it was
But-
kind of a weird one, but it was good.
All right, Brett, you're up, buddy.
All right,
So your
Bert.
proposed favorite was Baja Blast, which I think is spot on.
Yeah.
But your actual favorite, not by much, was
No.
USA.
And this is one of the things that I wanted to happen from this whole experience
Find
was
a
to
new-
find
a new
a new
do.
one. Yeah. Even though it's one that is very hard to come by.
Hey, it's easier to come by than mine is because at least
Yeah.
you can make yours.
That's true.
You can mix Code Red and everything else because we
Yep.
tried it and it actually was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
close. So your top 10, Brett, you have USA slotting in at number 1, 9.325. Number 2, you have Baja Blast at a 9.225. Very close.
Just 0.1 away.
Yep. Your third favorite, Liberty Brew, 9.075. Baja Flash at number 4, 8.775. Code Red, number 5, 8.65. So that's your top 5. And then top 10, you've got Maui Burst at an 8.425. Blue Shock at number 7, 8.4. Darkberry Bash from Applebee's, 8.3. Sweet Lightning from KFC at an 8.2. And then at number 10, you have Passion Fruit Frenzy from New Zealand at a 7.775.
Very good.
Pretty solid. And then your bottom 5, as I think everyone's at this point, we have Vibe. It's just not good.
That was a particularly bad.
It was
batch.
particularly bad. But honestly, I went and drank it while I was there, and I could not tell a difference between the first time we had it and that time.
Yeah.
So either our Witch is terrible in terms of their mix for it, or it is just terrible to begin with.
That'd be bad because they advertise that stuff
lot.
on that in that one restaurant.
lot,
It's
yeah.
everywhere.
It's a lot. So Vibe is your lowest. Major Melon, second lowest with a 3. Solar Flare.
I'm not joking when that makes me mad. It really does.
Solar Flare third lowest at a 3.45. Then Pitch Black from Malaysia at a 4.15. And Flamin' Hot rounding out your bottom 5 at 4.425.
I still agree.
I mean, our formula worked pretty good, not going to lie. So now it's time for myself. My proposed favorite was Code Red, and I still believe that is my favorite for the most part. I literally think I could go back and up the design like 0.2.
Yeah.
And because I think I left it low enough that we had room to go up from there.
Yeah. Dude, that number between your
Dude, it's
top
really
two is
close. Yeah.
insanely close.
Yeah. So my actual favorite turned out to be Liberty Brew, which I'm cool with. I thought that one was really good. The can design on that thing was so sick. So my top is Liberty Brew with a 9.3. My second is Code Red at a 9.275.
They're the same. basically.
I mean, it's very, very close. Yeah. Then we have Baja Flash at a 9.17. And that's it for my 9s. I just have 3.
Really?
At number 4, I have Baja Blast at an 8.825. And then I have Uproar, which I loved. It was so good, at an 8.6675. So that's my top 5. Liberty Brew, Code Red, Baja Flash, Baja Blast, Uproar. At number 6, I have Maui Burst at an 8.6. Baja Punch at an 8.55. Sweet Lightning at an 8.475. Typhoon at an 8.15. And rounding out my top 10 is Frostbite from Walmart at an 8.075. Which I think is actually really solid for a top 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super pumped about that. And then my bottom 5, we have Vibe at a 2.125. Thrashed Apple. I hate that one.
that was nasty.
So gross. Thrashed Apple at a 3.55, but it barely made our still should be made list. So
Yeah.
by the skin of its teeth, the skin of its apple. I have Major Melon as my third lowest at a 3.65. Berry Monsoon from Sam's Club at a 3.7. And then Energized from Australia at a 3.925. Pretty solid.
Yep.
I mean, I think,
Yeah.
I think my list, now that I've looked at it some, is like pretty good. Not going to lie. It's pretty good.
I'm satisfied with mine as well.
Yeah.
And now I know. I'll never have to wonder again what my
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, we've got it.
we figured it out.
So I'll make something with this. I may even just make the Google Doc or the sheet shareable and put it on our website where anyone can go and look at it, play around with it.
Scientific paper.
I still love the
Yeah,
fact
someone needs
that
to make this their
Get
like
it
dissertation.
peer
I am making it a scientific paper for my mom, actually. So
I love that we'll be
that's
able
in the
to
process.
keep adding to it, though.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
time
it'll
we
be
do
a
Mountain Dew
it'll be a
or-
running list for sure.
Voodoo is the next one up.
Yep.
Which
It
I think
is,
I
yeah.
just saw a picture of like the can. Have you seen it yet?
For this year,
I don't know if it's real.
It looks a little different.
It's
than the years
orange.
past,
It's like
but-
orange and red. The one I saw.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then we've got Fruitquake. Those are the only two that are confirmed for the rest of the year. Bro, I'm so pumped for it though. You know how cool it'll be to have
Fruitquake on my Minecraft server.
Yeah. I'm still ticked that at the end of the
Roblox.
year last year, whenever I went and bought the gingerbread snapped, the lady was like, "Oh, we have a whole case of it that nobody's bought if you want it." And I was like, "I think I'm good for now." But then we drank it and it was so good, and I should have went back and bought like a crap ton of it.
Yeah.
Oh well,
It
is
happens.
what it is. So yeah,
That
this
would have
will-
cost a lot, though, wouldn't it? They
I don't
probably
know,
would've-
man.
Do you think they would have tried to charge you like however much a single bottle was for?
I mean, what
all
else are
of
they
them?
going to do with it? Throw it away? I mean, that's probably what they did with it.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted it to take it home. She literally was like, "We have a whole case of it back there if you want it." I could have
she
been
may
like,
have
"Will
been
you discount
offering
it
just
for
to
me?"
give it to you.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Can I have it? Will you discount it?" Like
For free.
for free? You mean
Yeah, but
you
I
mean
could-
we get a donation?
I can also see her just grabbing a single bottle and going
Beep.
beep beep all the way until she
Yeah.
got
Wait,
like
hold on.
24.
Wait. So yeah, it is going to be a running list. If we try something, we'll rate it. And it'll get added in. So we'll see. We'll see if there are more dues to come that should not be made ever again.
Send us something we haven't tried.
Yeah, if there's any that you have and you want us to try them, send them over. You can shoot us a DM at Question at Hand on Instagram. Just let us know. Or join our Discord if you want to do that. You can always do that and then just message us on there. So that's it for our results, man. I think it's pretty accurate, honestly.
Yeah.
Now that I've looked at it some, I'm like, this is actually like really crazy good.
It was a good formula.
It worked out great. Okay, so we brought up in one of the episodes, I think it was our exclusive, if it had to have been our exclusive one, about how many locations per store there were for some of these exclusive flavors. And so I'm showing, from what we went through, exclusive flavors at Taco Bell, KFC, Dollar General, Walmart, Casey's, Food Lion, Circle K, Kroger, and 7-Eleven.
You messed up my.
I know, I messed up your dance.
You threw off my groove. Where are the grooves?
So I thought it was really interesting when we started looking at how many stores each of one of these places have. And I'll just go in that order. They're not in any like numerical order in terms of like largest to smallest in terms of locations per store. And honestly, it is kind of difficult to find the total locations per store because there are several different sites and they all report the same. They all report different things. So these are the numbers that I pulled. We'll see how close they actually are, I guess. But Taco Bell, I'm showing, has a total number of locations of 7,629, which I think is probably
I thought it'd be more.
probably
to be
pretty
honest.
good. This is just U.S. too. This is not anywhere else in the world, just U.S. So 7,600 Taco Bells. There are 3,981 KFCs. So there are almost half the number of KFCs than there are Taco Bells.
Ironically, sometimes they are exactly half of
Yeah.
a restaurant.
That's true. Also, Long John Silver's.
Brett's face slowly going like,
I was wondering how you were going to bring that up because I knew somebody was going to
gonna
say,
say something about it.
So this is the one I think that surprised me the most, and it is Dollar General. There are 18,190 Dollar Generals in the U.S.
that doesn't surprise me.
Isn't that insane?
There's too many.
and we got 4
Isn't
of
that
them.
insane? There are more of those than there are 7-Elevens.
Our little town has 4 of them.
That's so dumb.
How is that? Which I don't know that 7-Eleven number is actually correct because it seems low.
Yeah, I think they're buying more stores now. I think their numbers are increasing.
They just bought Speedway,
I think.
Yeah.
And they're opening places around here, and they've never been a 7-Eleven around here ever.
No. But
Until now.
yeah, crazy. Like that one shocked me. I'm showing there are 4,742 Walmarts.
I figured there'd be more.
I honestly thought there would be more as well. So Casey's, which are I guess gas stations, there are 2,300 plus of them. I did not find an exact number, but they're located in 16 states.
Not
I
that
don't know.
many.
Never seen a Casey's before, but they have an exclusive flavor. And then I have Food Lion, and this one's the most depressing because it has the best exclusive flavor, I think.
Yeah,
Besides like
why
Taco
haven't-
Bell or something.
And remember, allegedly, I don't remember. Didn't they give a bunch of people salmonella one time? Did you remember me saying that?
I think you did
I
say
remember
that.
there was
I don't
some like
remember
huge like frontline like documentary on how they like serve like spoiled food and like they went through like the net like their name they drug their own name like through the mud and they get a Mountain Dew flavor and it's the best one.
that. Yeah. Well, other than Taco Bell, but
Yeah, that's another level.
yeah.
I
crazy.
almost feel like Taco Bell doesn't even belong on the
It's a whole other tier.
even though it is exclusive. It just
It's
it feels
It's become
different.
its own thing.
It feels different. At
I
this
guess,
point.
but I mean, it still is exclusive to
Yeah.
Taco Bell for 9 months
most
of the
of the
year.
time, yeah.
So,
But yeah, freaking Food
yeah,
Lion.
man, Food Lion. There are 1,000 plus in 10 states, and they have Uproar, which was phenomenal. Crazy. Then Circle K, I'm showing there are 7,320 locations, which it's probably pretty close, I would guess. Kroger, there are 3,242 Krogers. The thing is about Thrashed Apple, is that I think it's available in all of the Kroger family of stores. So I think that number could actually maybe be a little higher, but I'm not 100% sure. And then we have 7-Eleven at 9,522, which seems incredibly small. Like, I'm pretty sure I thought 7-Eleven had like 25,000 stores, but I don't know. I'm showing just under 10. So that's what we got for total locations. It's crazy. I was thinking about Dollar General, that we have 4 of them in our town, and our town is not that big.
No.
So I guess it's not surprising, but it was also very surprising to me that there were 18,000 of them and counting, because you know that they're still open them like all the time. So next up on our agenda for tonight, we have our do parisons and do mixes.
Mm-hmm.
And first up, we are going to compare Baja Gold and Maui Burst, the battle of the pineapple.
And it's obvious which one is superior, but I do want to taste
We
them
do
back
know,
to back.
and it was very clear from our rating, but it is interesting. I just want to see the comparison and the difference between the flavor of the two. Like, are they using the same flavor and they're
similar.
calling it two different things, or what is the deal going on between Baja Gold and Maui Burst? I will say they do not look at all similar.
No, Maui Burst looks much better.
Yeah.
It's a much better flavor. That slightly green.
Yeah, I mean, the color of it is definitely more appealing. It looks almost
Well, that'd be more like an orange.
like
Appealing. I'm sorry.
I mean, lemons have peels too.
These are pineapples. I guess you can peel a pineapple.
Doesn't matter.
It was all a reach for a dumb joke.
Yeah, I mean, Maui Burst almost looks like the Energized bottle. Like, it's almost that color.
Stop.
This is also our first taste of Mountain Dew for the night.
I'm gonna taste it and smell it at the same time.
Clink
Pour
it
it
up.
up your nose.
Clink. Clink. All right.
It kind of smells bad too. It doesn't smell that great to me.
It smells like weird pineapple candy.
And it's not that sweet either. To me. You know?
I still like it though.
It's got a funky taste. I don't know what it is. There's something like in the
You know what it kind of has a
flavor
little bit of hint
profile
of?
it. Thrashed apple.
It does. It tastes a little bit like apple.
Do you have the lid?
Oh.
Well, it is pine apple.
You know what a low-key tastes like?
What?
No, but I know what Thor tastes like. Thank
That's
you.
what I thought you said. You said low key,
You know
but
what low-key
you said it
tastes
so
like?
quick. You said low key.
You know what Loki tastes like? No. No, but I'd like to try Thor. These are the jokes, people.
Oh my
Can I say it now?
Go ahead.
I'm going to say, what were you even trying to say? I completely forgot.
What does it low key taste like?
Well, when you wander the streets of
Yeah, tell us your travel log.
When you wander the streets.
Central America, there are a multitude of fruit drinks you can order, like lemonade, like
Aguas frescas.
pineapple juice. I don't know why I'm pouring it for you. But you've got the option of getting it with water, like limonada con agua, or you can get it with soda. And if you get it with soda, it's like so carbonated, but it's also really thick. And it's,
Do you know what kind of soda they put in there?
I haven't,
Well, it's like
it feels
mineral
like
water.
Oh, it's
Being
literally just like
agua
you
con
put a
gas.
regular Topo Chico in a fruit drink.
Essentially, I think,
Okay.
right?
Interesting.
I mean,
It's-
it's the same idea.
Yeah.
thick, though.
Thick water. Thick carbonated water. That sounds like the worst thing invented by man.
God, that's so
It's-
much better.
It's so good.
Oh my God.
They have the pineapple
It's the-
base is the same, I think.
But
this
the coconut.
has
Isn't it coconut?
no.
No,
What
they're
is
both,
it?
They're both straight up pineapple.
No.
There's
Baja
something
Flash
in there.
is the one with coconut.
I
This
feel like-
says a blast of pineapple flavor.
This one censored the pineapple that was in this one.
To me, I
This
almost
one tastes
taste
like
like coconut
pineapple.
though.
That does not
taste
taste
a little-
like pineapple.
Well, here's what it is. This faces the issue of them trying to get a flavor spot on without making a good soda. This tastes like pineapple and it's fine. This is a good pineapple soda.
Maybe it's
Does that
not.
make sense?
Maybe I don't taste coconut. Maybe it's just because I tried them so quick after one another. I'm thinking there's something there that's not.
I
Because
think
there's
it's
a difference, but I
think
don't know
it's
what
just
it
that
is.
Maui Burst is that much better.
Yeah, it's good.
Baja
Like,
Gold does not. It's like they tried to flavor it with pineapple and they didn't flavor it with pineapple. Like,
I still like Baja. Is it Baja Gold?
Yeah, it's not bad.
But,
when
yeah,
when you've had
Maui
this,
Burst is.
you're not going to go
clearly-
back to this.
It's clearly the winner. It's so good.
And it has a cool little tiki dude.
tiki. I did find that I sent you that, right?
Yes.
On
I didn't
Spotify
know what you-
from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Tiki. So because I want to end, and because we just had Baja Gold, but because I want to end this with a good mix, I want to do this one first. And what it is it is a mixture that I call Baja Golden Mango, and it's just the two Baja flavors from this year
Okay. Mixed
So,
together.
Yeah, gold and mango gem both mixed together. So we'll go ahead and do it.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to do that last.
No, I want to do it first.
Oh, okay.
Because what I want to say for last is the one Brett suggested, which is Code Red and Baja Blast.
Oh my God. How did we not think of
Cherry
I feel like that
limeade.
would be good. I also, at some other point,
Yeah.
because I forgot to go get it today, I want to get some Sangrita and mix it with Baja Blast and see if we actually like it.
Yeah.
Because the one that they say is most similar to it is Cyclone, which is like really, really hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't even.
Oh, yeah. We're
I
using
didn't
this
find
also.
it. Yes.
You're going to put more of that in there.
Tiki.
Oh, I guess that was my burst. We don't want to contaminate. You're right.
It might actually be better.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Wait, do I put Baja?
Yeah, we're mixing this one.
The sounds you make are the best part of doing this. You going, "Wah."
Does anyone need just a tiny bit more?
I'll take a tiny bit more. I have another bottle of this too in there, so I can go get it whenever I go get the uproar.
Dude, this is like almost the same color as Vibe now.
No, it's not.
It looks like
It looks more,
dehydrated
it looks
pee.
more like Sweet Lightning.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess kind of.
It actually didn't deviate from Mango
Mango
Jim's
Jim very
color
much.
very much. Yeah,
Dude, it almost smells to me like Sweet Lightning
smells
It
different.
kind of does.
It smells like.
They almost cancel each other out.
Dude, this tastes nasty.
Really?
It's not like nasty, but you know what popped in my head the second this hit my taste buds?
I kind of like it.
It tastes like a locker room.
No. Why'd you? I don't want to drink it now.
That's not, I don't taste that at all.
That's what I got.
I think this is a better Baja summer flavor than the two of them separate.
it's weird.
It tastes like Axe. It tastes like Axe body spray.
See?
Or
a
like
locker
it
room.
tastes like this is.
I don't know, man. Maybe
You know,
my
you know
taste
the
buds
little
are
like
broken.
Airwick plugins or the Glade plugins. This is what they taste like if you drink them.
Maybe my taste buds are broken after I had COVID. That could be a thing. So
I think this is a situation where it's not really that bad, but the flavors they don't complement each other. They kind of cancel each other out.
that's what I said. They canceled each other out.
Right.
Yeah. I actually think I like it better than them separate.
Someone
Not
had
terrible.
to be the first.
I actually kind of like it.
Yeah.
I think it's, like I said, I think it's better than them separate. Like I think mixing them did something that I like. And it could be that my taste buds are completely jacked up.
Are we gonna try any more
it was pretty good.
mixes?
Code Red and Baja Blast.
Okay, I'm trying to
Did
think.
Do
If
you
there's-
have any that you want to try?
I don't know. Let me look at them.
The world is your oyster.
What did you just mix?
I do love some
I
cherry
mixed
Pepsi.
Code Red and Overdrive,
Yeah.
and it's pretty good. But they do cancel out a little bit of their flavor instead of. I'm not gonna say they don't complement because they do. It's good, but it's not as. It doesn't have that like zing that Code Red does.
What if
a zinger.
It's just layers? What if it's like water and oil?
Or like sand.
Like just layers of color.
Yeah, we put like Vibe in these, and Vibe floats on top of the other flavors, and we're like, oh, that's what it is.
That's the problem.
It does the lava lamp thing where all the bubbles like float to the top and then they come back down.
Yeah.
All right. Here,
All I'm doing is mixing stuff like a mad scientist now.
Oh, do we start?
I do want a little sip of
Well,
that.
here
after.
I'll tell you what. We can experiment here in a second. Let's go ahead and do the Code Red and Baja Blast, just so we can go ahead and knock it out.
Yeah.
Before we use all the Code Red.
I am opening the Code Red.
Yeah, to explain everything. Did you order a Code Red?
Just in case you're listening on audio and not watching the video.
Hold on.
You're damn right I did.
It's one thing to taste Baja Blast, but the smell of it as soon as you open a bottle, it's so good. I love it.
This is pretty good.
What is it?
Overdrive, Code Red, Major Melon, and Maui Burst.
Maybe it's like the more of them you mix together, the better.
There probably is a sweet spot. We're probably like, 4 or 5 together. You can probably get some cool tastes, but any more than that,
I'm super excited about this one.
I need to stick this in one of those machines that like separates the plasma from the blood.
what are those called?
Plasma suckers.
Centrifuge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that close?
I kept wanting to say a colander, but that's the thing that you.
It's pretty close, yeah. What is that? Southern Shock?
Shock.
That one's supposed to be like citrus, I think was right.
So this one is 1/2 Baja Blast and 1/2. Wait, I need Code Red.
Yeah. This one's called Code Baja.
Baja Red.
It could be Baja Red.
Baja
Maybe this is the
Code.
move. Maybe this is what they need for next year. It is very similar, I will say, because there was cherry flavor
One
in
of
the
them's flat.
Baja Punch, but it was very similar to that. What?
What'd you say?
Go ahead.
One of them's flat?
I like it.
I like it too.
It tastes kind of exactly like it should. Is this, do you think, what the Sangrita Blast tasted like?
I don't know. They said it was more of a citrus flavor.
Yeah. They just need to make
Can I
this.
see the Baja? I think I need to add just a tiny.
Bro, that's freaking good. It's very similar to the holiday brew that they did, where it was like half or 60% original, 40% Code Red, or the other way around. That one was freaking fire.
Oh, that's good. I like
This
this.
is really good. Yeah, this is
good.
this is the summer flavor for next year.
Yes.
If anyone from Mountain Dew is watching, cherry Baja Blast. That's all we want. Okay, and we want Baja Flashback. Bring it back, baby.
It is kind of weird to me, though, that they had another opportunity to create Baja-themed flavors. And last year
Honestly-
they had a pineapple and a fruit one. So this year they made a pineapple and a fruit one.
They made Pina Colada and then Baja Punch, which I actually think is very similar to this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's like there's so many other combinations they can make with a Baja flavor, but they did almost the same thing. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah. Well, and they took the coconut, which was the best part of last year's, and took it out and said, "We're giving you pineapple."
Yeah, and when they already, I'm convinced that there was a development team working on Maui Burst. Meanwhile, there was another one working on Baja Gold,
But they didn't come out at
and
the
they
same
weren't
time.
communicating to each other. You know?
Like Maui Burst has been out for a while. now.
Convergent
Yeah.
evolution.
Well, that even makes it weirder because if they already had perfection, why would they attempt it with Baja Gold?
I
Why
don't know,
wouldn't they
man.
make it
And
cherry or
like we said in one of
berry?
the other episodes, the difference is the opacity of the liquid.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are more opaque are better.
Yep.
For whatever reason, they are definitely better. I don't know why. I can't tell you that. But
I just had a realization. How the heck are we gonna have to do this assembly line style?
oh frick.
Yeah, I was thinking we're gonna
You
have
start
to.
with-
I'll
start
start
with
I think
you.
so, yeah. Brett just passes
Go
them
around and then we'll go like this.
Okay, are there any other mixes that we need to try before we move on and do that?
The only one that I thought might be kind of interesting is doing both voodoos, 20 and 21.
That sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible, but
Because what were they? I'm trying to remember.
One was like Skittles.
yeah,
And the
it
other was-
21
Was gut.
and 20. 20 was the better one, wasn't it?
Yes. I don't remember what
We don't
21
have- we
was.
don't
One of
have
them
to
was
do
like
it.
Laffy Taffy and the other was Skittles. And
Yeah.
I think 2020 2020 was
That
Skittles, and we liked the Skittles one, and then the 2021 one that was like Laffy Taffy or whatever we did not
Boom,
like as much.
boom.
Yeah. On second thought, let's not do it. We're about to have to drink a whole thing of everything. So.
Life is a silly place.
Yeah.
I'm really concerned about how much we
Now-
should put in our.
Dude.
I'm just gonna do
I think a little bit, and then the whole thing we need to have up here, and then just taste it, and then just down the hatch, chug it,
Oh god.
just to finish them all off. I will say a couple of these, mostly Frostbite and Gingerbread Snapped, and potentially Uproar, are probably going to be really flat,
It's not going to
So-
make a difference, though. I don't
but it
think.
should be fine.
Put a dab in it.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Well, we need. At this point, there's only half a bottle, so we should be able to finish it. All right, bro. This is going to be very touchy.
Okay. This color, though.
You ever been super dehydrated and had to pee? You ever had kidney problems?
You ever fired your gun into the air while yelling "R"?
Oh, God.
Oh
What's up
no.
with that?
Bro, look how full mine is.
You need to be careful, Ryan.
I got it.
Oh, that looks horrible.
I kept mine with a slight orange tint.
Yeah, yours did turn out more orange.
Mine is.
Okay,
It's
if
because
we
all the
were-
dark flavors I purposely put a little bit less in because all those were nasty to me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, we are rating this color.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Badlands, how full is this boot? I don't know that I can clink mine.
It's okay.
Oh
There's
my
like
God.
there's like certain residue floating on the top of mine.
I want this to taste good, but I'm worried that if it tastes horrible, I'm just gonna have to dump the whole thing out.
You could get through it, bro.
I think it'll be drinkable, but I don't think it'll be pleasant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
But I
The
don't know.
all dues.
It might be the best thing we've ever tasted.
It might be.
But I kind of doubt.
We're almost at Liberty Brew, by the way. 50 flavors in one.
Oh, this is like what?
It's like
30
something,
something.
I think, yeah.
The smell isn't bad. I'm telling you, the smell is pretty good.
We'll see, man. I feel like I need to like stir mine up.
I'm still getting
no
a,
room.
like
I will
from
make a mess.
from mine. I'm still getting a lot of pineapple smell.
Yeah, mine's kind of citrusy overall.
Mine smells like beer.
Turns out it just is. That's how they make. That's how the ancient Mesopotamians made beer. They make 46 Mountain Dew flavors
It
together.
smells like a beer. Smell it. It smells like a beer.
Yeah, yours smells weird.
Oh my God, what did you do to yours?
I just put a bunch of everything in it.
Because ours look like almost.
They're
the
very
same
similar,
color.
but mine smells like beer.
Yours is a little darker.
Yeah.
You smell like beef. Well, gentlemen, let's taste it.
Let's get it. I'm gonna have to like very carefully.
You're gonna lap
do
it up
mine.
like a cat.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
No, I'm not gonna chug it.
All right. Let's try it.
It's warm, I'll tell you that. It still tastes like all the freaking dark
It
ones.
tastes like voodoo.
All the dark flavors take over all
I'm getting
citrus
like
flavor.
I like it.
Yeah, because
It's not
because
bad.
it tastes like freaking frostbite, voltage, all that VS.
This tastes like. Let me. I have to try it.
This tastes like almost Liberty Brew.
Do y'all care if I try this without?
Okay, there's a little bit of tone. No, you can try it. There's some tone at the end that's different.
It tastes like Liberty Brew.
Okay,
It's
that's-
very similar. Or
I know
mine
it's
is
sweeter.
anyway.
Never
It's
mind.
very similar to Liberty Brew.
Mine, you remember, doesn't. I purposely didn't put as much of the darker stuff in it, so mine actually does the ending flavor. It does actually kind of taste like a mix of Overdrive, Code Red, Baja Blast, all that stuff, and the pineapple stuff also is at the end.
I love it.
Mine has most of the
Oh my God,
berry
it's so
flavor.
good. It's very berry, but it's also
It
like
kind of tastes like this. Mine does.
mine tastes like a lot of different things right now.
This color though, it almost
I was-
makes me want to stop.
Can you
but it's pretty
imagine if
good.
they had actually done gingerbread snapped in this color?
They should have. I would have drank it.
No, you wouldn't have.
I like brown.
I like brown. Brown is my favorite. It's the best. I love brown.
I do.
I like it a lot. All right. So I'm about half a liter.
Are you gonna chug it?
I'm going to chug it.
I don't know if
Why
I can
the
handle
heck not?
chugging
Why the
I
heck
just
not,
keep
man?
every time I taste it, I get a completely different.
it. Yeah,
It's kind of fun to keep tasting it. You know
it's because you didn't like stir it in, so you're getting the different layers. The further down you go.
Ogres are not like Mountain Dew boots. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to chug the rest of this.
You want me to time you?
No.
I'll do it in my head.
There's a good chance it's slower tonight after being sick. All right.
It was flat.
It's kind of warm too.
Nasty looking.
14.
A little slower.
That was good.
Your eyes are a little watery now.
What do you think?
Even the flaming hot, especially at the end of that, I don't think mine like mixed up super great. It definitely did when I tasted it, but I still think the flaming hot, there's something about it. Like it just goes to the bottom. Because there's a kick at the end of it when you get to the very bottom.
We have
Yeah.
to finish now.
I'm not going to chug it, but I am.
I'm
It's
not-
not.
I'm not gonna
It's
chug it.
nowhere near what it was by itself, but there's a little bit of a a hit of heat.
Now I'm getting that too.
Yeah.
And you know that was like the first thing we put in here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they do separate into layers.
I don't know.
No, that's the sign that you're drinking something healthy, right? When it's just a nauseous burp. Better out than in, I always say.
Oh man. Okay, dream exclusive flavors. I'm trying to think.
Target needs some.
Target does need one.
Oh yeah.
What should their flavor be though?
Well, I think of red.
Yeah, it's got to
Right.
be something
So
red.
I think maybe what if like it's a cherry and strawberry mixed together?
that might be good.
You know what I mean? Or a
could do
cherry and some other berry.
Cherry, strawberry, and watermelon.
Raspberry.
good.
Oh, raspberry might be interesting. But I'm sick of all the freaking berry
Yeah,
flavors.
too much berry.
There's
focus.
too much berry.
There are other. We've become experts on Mountain Dew. How do y'all feel about that? We really are now.
We are world renowned at some point. We may be.
Tomato flavored.
Yeah. Heck yeah, dude.
And they make it with thick water, so it's like drinking
Oh,
ketchup.
here's what it is. What flavor would you want that you could maybe actually enjoy if it was like an alternative like that, where it was like a real food and not a typical. If it was a Lester's Fixins version.
French fries.
Interesting.
That's a pretty good one. That actually is a good one because it's a pretty simple base flavor and there's a lot of saltiness to it, you know.
I don't know how that they would encapsulate that.
I want somehow it
But-
to have it be like cheese.
Nacho
flavor.
Oh no!
This sounds so weird.
I think you
though.
could probably take a nacho cheese Dorito and soak it in original Mountain Dew and get that flavor.
Wait,
Like when all the stuff
why
comes
isn't
off
there
of
a
it.
Cool Ranch Mountain Dew?
I don't know. It's a good question. That actually might be
That
good.
would be better than a.
that
than a
actually
Flamin'
might
Hot.
be pretty good.
That's your next exclusive.
Cool Ranch Mountain Dew coming to a Target near you.
What's funny is that's not far off from reality. Like
I
that's a
know.
possibility in our like current reality.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Baked potato,
They make it wet
biscuits
dog,
and gravy.
wet dog flavor, and it's the spot with his little eye just on the bottle. That sounds gross. Dude, I'd be down for a chicken nugget flavor.
chocolate chip cookie.
That would.
Yeah, I wanted to make
I
more
really
of a
want a
dessert
dessert. Yeah,
because
I think a pumpkin pie, like we talked about, would be really cool around Thanksgiving too.
I think that might be the
Yeah.
Or you know what they would actually call it? They would call it like pumpkin spice something. Like or they would take the word spice and turn it into a verb like they've done with this other stuff like thrashed apple. You know what I mean? It'd be like pumpkin spiced up or something. It would have an angry pumpkin on it.
Pumpkin slice. And dice.
Pumpkin sliced. That's probably what they would call it. Pumpkin sliced.
That actually might be decent if it's like pumpkin pie flavored instead of just straight up pumpkin.
Ooh, and that would be exclusive to
A spirit of Halloween.
the Home Depot.
That's a match made in heaven.
Depot.
We need that on the board. The
Yeah, I think that would be hilarious at like a random store that doesn't actually serve drinks, and they just have these random Mountain Dews on a shelf.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people would go to those stores?
Wait,
Like
wait,
honestly,
I just thought of my
like something
exclusive
like a
flavor.
spirit of Halloween that probably does not actually have that many people go to it every year. Can you imagine how many people would go and buy an exclusive Mountain Dew flavor somewhere like that? Like you wouldn't have to have it where it's like on a fountain or anything. Like literally you could just stick some cans on the shelf at like or a display up front and literally just sell a bunch of cans of pumpkin pie flavored Mountain Dew or something.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
I know exactly which one needs to happen because it's already a Pepsi. It's a Pepsi store.
What?
Pizza Hut
Oh my God!
Pizza
How
Hut.
did we not?
needs a pizza flavored Mountain Dew.
Well, they need to formulate
No.
like they did with Taco Bell.
No, dude, that's too much pizza.
They need to
That's
formulate
too
one
much
that goes with.
but
yes,
Pizza Hut
with
does
pizza.
need one.
If they had a
Hut
pizza
really does
flavored
need
one,
Oh,
hey,
no,
while you're eating
wait.
pizza,
Big brain. Pizza Hut. Okay, they recently are trying to bring back the pasta. They're trying to get more into feeling good in the neighborhood kind of thing. Okay,
Chicken
pizza,
Alfredo.
Italian food. Okay, you make a Mountain Dew that kind of tastes like
Wine. Yeah.
A little bit of that
That'd be really cool.
bitter grape flavor.
Yeah. So I
Heck
found
yeah.
one for my Scooby snack idea, PetSmart.
But it's not for human consumption. You can only feed it to dogs.
Scooby snack Mountain Dew.
Arr?
Well, I mean, technically, you
treat.
could eat dog treats, so you could drink
Yeah.
Scooby snack Mountain Dew, even though dogs could also drink it.
That's my favorite Mountain Dew.
PetSmart.
Dude, this does get spicier the further down.
I know,
you go.
dude. The further down you go, it's like all the heat hung out at the bottom.
just like me.
Yeah. That's true.
I love making Brett laugh.
Home Depot.
I can't stop thinking about this Pizza Hut thing. That's a
Yeah,
genius
that
idea.
one is really good.
In preparation for this, I just randomly Googled what major restaurants are Pepsi.
Oh, our Pepsi. Yeah.
And there's not really
There's not
as
that
many
many.
as you would think.
Knowing them, they would make a ranch flavored, which is
Yeah.
just a terrible idea if you've had Lester's Fixin'. Now, Cool Ranch, that's the move. Cool Ranch Mountain Dew at Pizza Hut.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe that would work. That might be kind of cool, actually.
More exclusive.
Cool, right?
Wait, Panda Express or like another Asian fast food thing?
Soy sauce.
Orange chicken.
Yeah, orange chicken flavor. General So's do.
Or just make it exclusive to the People's Republic of China. Like, in general.
We want a Taiwan exclusive do.
Instead of do SC, it'll be PRC do.
Oh my. North Korea exclusive Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what
Kim Jong Do.
Exclusive to the Kony 2012 campaign.
Oh my gosh. We need they need to make like a meme Mountain Dew and somehow base it off of some sort of meme or something else, and it'd be like, I don't know what the flavor would be, but it'd be something like Flamin' Hot. It wouldn't actually be good, but it would be a novelty flavor, you know?
I think they need more dessert flavors. Like,
Me too.
For real. I think a
They need to
brownie
explore that.
might be interesting. Chocolate chip cookies definitely one that would
Like
be
a-
good. But
Okay,
like a fudge brownie flavored would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
cinnamon roll.
Oh,
Oh my god, you're a
Cinnamon
genius!
roll. That's the one that needs to go to Pizza Hut.
And it needs to be exclusive
That
to
would-
Cracker Barrel. Not really.
Seriously though,
It could go to
like,
Pizza Hut. Yeah.
they I guess they don't have cinnamon rolls, but they have those
The
cinnamon
breadsticks.
sticks.
bro,
The cinnamon
Yeah.
breadstick flavor.
Yeah.
bro.
What?
Honey flavored,
Exclusive to Beehives.
exclusive to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, to go with the roll.
We're on a roll right now. We're throwing off all kinds of good ideas.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but
Wait, Dairy Queen. Hear me out. It's just called Dude because they have the
Dude, chicken fried steak sandwich flavor. God.
What about
With a hint of gravy. Jeez.
what about what?
Denny's?
Denny's fits the bill
Pancake-
for a
pancake and syrup.
coffee flavored.
Hey, yeah.
They could do something weird with that. That could be good. You know?
I would never drink that one.
No,
I
but-
would taste it. But
That one coffee. What was the
What?
coffee soda that we tried?
AMC.
dude, it was Coke.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
but they're Coke sponsored. But if
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
it
I
was.
forgot.
Yeah,
There
because
was
that
something
episode
that-
got deleted somehow. Like it just
What?
vanished. We did an episode. It was just the two of us. Y'all were busy doing something.
Oh, right,
And we
right.
tried those. One of them was like caramel flavored, and the other was coffee flavored. I think.
Coke with coffee.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Coke
yeah, yeah.
with coffee, or it was literally Coke with coffee. And one of them was like vanilla,
Vanilla,
and the
and
other
one
one
was
was
caramel.
caramel. But we tried them, And I don't know what happened in the episode. I pulled it off on my hard drive and it disappeared. I have the video of it, but I have no audio at all. Which would not have been the case had we had this recorder at the time. But yeah, just completely vanished. But the Coke with coffee was not great.
Yeah, it was.
Is that still really carbonated? I kind of wanted to get some more. I mean, it still looks like it's pretty carbonated.
Decently.
I'll get some. Been running up that road. Been running up that
Yeah.
hill.
Christian said AMC.
AMC does need one.
popcorn flavor.
It can't be. It doesn't work when it's the food flavor of the food that's served there. They need to formulate a soda that goes best with. Oh. Now at AMC, what?
It is still
That's
If
really
you could
carbonated.
formulate it, what would it
Yeah.
be?
All right, so the Girl Scouts have Girl Scout cookies, right?
Some
Do the Boy
boas.
Scouts sell anything?
No.
They
You
should
want them
go
to sell
door to
Mountain
door and sell a Boy Scout exclusive Mountain Dew flavor.
That's pretty smart. Now I don't know where
It's
you
still
got to
pretty
that
good.
from AMC, but
It's still pretty good.
what I was going to say for AMC, when I go, I get a vanilla Coke, and to me, there's something about the vanilla Coke that goes really good with popcorn and other movie theater stuff. So I think that the exclusive Mountain Dew should be somehow vanilla based.
Vanilla Coke flavor.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be Coke, but vanilla is the key. The vanilla has to be involved. They should just make vanilla Coke.
Vanilla Coke Mountain Dew.
I mean, that would be delicious. Wouldn't it?
They just rip the label off of a Coke bottle.
You know, it's unironically, I would taste that and go, "This is great. I see nothing wrong."
So here's my question: Would you be game for a cherry vanilla Mountain Dew?
Oh my God, you're a genius.
Well, I'm just saying, like that's a very popular
Yes.
flavor amongst all sodas.
Yes.
Dr. Pepper, Coke, whatever you name it. I think even Pepsi has a cherry vanilla drink. They may not. They may just have cherry and then random stuff. But cherry vanilla is very popular.
Yes.
And if you took a Code Red and made it a little less syrupy where people wouldn't complain about it all the time, I love it. I think that's the best part. I love overpowering flavors.
Yes, me
on
too.
basically everything. So I actually really, really like. That's why I like Code Red a lot. Plus, I just love cherry stuff. But
Yeah, imagine Code Red a little lighter.
or even the same, and add the vanilla, and then it kind of softens it up a little bit, so it's not so cherry forward. That might be actually really, really awesome.
Oh, that would be good. That would be so good.
What about like a orange creamsicle kind of flavor?
That's actually pretty good. What did I mix? I mixed Typhoon, Major Melon, and Uproar. Bro, it's actually really good. What was the flavor you said?
Orange creamsicle.
My brother said he got a bogey flavored one once.
Basically just orange and vanilla.
Yeah, I'm never real crazy about orange.
Mm.
Like that's my problem with like the orange dreamsicle stuff is orange is not my flavor palette, except for Tic Tacs.
Oh my God.
Orange Tic Tacs slap.
Orange Tic Tac Mountain Dew exclusive.
A mint flavor.
Exclusive.
The way you go,
Exclusive.
You could
to
drink it on a
dentists.
date and it would be pleasant.
mint chocolate.
Oh, that might be a game changer.
Oh, yeah, like one of those.
Make it a mint chocolate ice cream flavor. though,
Yeah.
so it's like sweet too.
little Andes mints. Oh, like Andes mint flavor.
That might actually
Oh.
go super hard, and it's exclusive at Olive Garden.
Yes, dude, that's the one. That's
what?
the one.
Andy's mint
I
flavor.
think that's the one.
Exclusive at Olive Garden.
Genius.
that hits all the checks.
What about
Checks all the boxes.
I think that's the one.
what about a flavorless one, also with no sugar, that's only exclusive to Malaysia to help those people?
who their sodas that are extremely sugary claim that they're the healthier choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's called water.
God.
Oh,
Water flavored.
I'll just bring this up. It's not Mountain Dew, but
Well, then get the heck out of here.
Fanta just came out with a flavor called What the Fanta, and it's their mystery flavor, and they have it at our Walmart.
I
So
guarantee
we
you
need
it
to try
tastes disgusting. It has to.
It's like a sky blue
Well,
color.
that sounds
it's
like
like the
something
color
for-
of your shirt.
The next couple weeks, somewhere in there.
So we'll have to do that.
Dude, what the Fanta?
Yeah.
What the Fanta? That's a genius. name.
Badlands did a
Oh,
chug
I'm
of
sure
it.
he does everything.
in Thor's hammer.
No way.
It's a Thor's hammer bottle.
Chugging what the Fanta in Thor's hammer.
Thing's freaking huge.
I just wanted to go see if there's anything here that's interesting.
On the Dude Drinker Discord, there's an entire thing about like mixes and stuff.
Yeah.
None of them were very intriguing to me.
What I was trying to look up, and this isn't a good example, is okay, PepsiCo and Frito-Lay are one of the most gigantic conglomerates in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see what are all of the brands and subsidiaries of PepsiCo that could be shoehorned into making a Mountain Dew flavor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we know Doritos.
Okay, you mentioned a cheese one. What about Cheetos? If they just did a not Flamin' Hot, just straight up Cheetos.
I don't really like Cheetos. They doesn't really taste like cheese to me.
Funyuns?
Cheez-Its?
Funyuns would be the most disgusting
Flavor.
I would probably actually like it if I tasted it.
Well, if they did a sour cream and onion kind of thing, it might not be so terrible,
yeah,
but
but
it
your
would still
breath
be
would
so
stink.
gross.
Because imagine how much gets in your
No,
mouth
you
when
could
eat
do that
chips.
and drink the Andes Mint one from Olive Garden. You'd be
Oh
set.
my god! So there's also Tropicana, Quaker, Tostitos, Cheetos, Doritos,
Frosted animal crackers?
Gatorade. Also,
That actually
they
might
could have a
not be bad.
Gatorade flavor-based Mountain Dew. That'd be kind of cool.
What flavor of Gatorade would they go for?
Lemon
Is the
lime.
only problem. It's a lemon lime soda.
Yeah,
That would add.
They don't have that.
That would add. What do you mean? Isn't that what the
Regular
original one
Mountain
is?
Oh, it's supposed to be, but remember, I don't like original Mountain Dew very much, so I don't even consider it in.
I'm like, that's literally what it is. What
yeah,
do you
but,
mean?
Yeah, but it's weird. So
I think it's technically citrus flavored or something. Lemon lime.
shut up. Do you not like the flavor of,
Okay,
of the
but what
yellow of the yellow
It's
Gatorade?
okay. It's not my favorite. Blue Cherry is by far the best Mountain Dew, or not Mountain Dew, Gatorade. Sorry, I'm stupid.
Captain Crunch flavored Dew. Rice-A-Roni.
What? Wait. Hold on. Wait. What's the difference between Captain Crunch Mountain Dew and Voodoo?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they've already made it. That one is good. I'm cool with that one. I am gonna get us the 6-pack.
Wait, they own
Of the-
Sabra hummus flavor.
That sounds so gross. I'm gonna get us the 6-pack of the all the Voodoos, so we can try them all back to back. Because the 2019 one we didn't have, and it was candy corn flavored, which I'm still not sure if I'm gonna like or not. But
Yeah.
sounds interesting anyway. I just hope at some point that they come out with like Baja Flash and Baja Punch as permanent flavors. I'm still on that train of like, yeah, these should be permanent, and then you release like regular Baja Blast like exclusively during the summers. But the rest of the year, people are living it up.
Mm-hmm.
That actually might take away from how good it is. No, it definitely wouldn't. Actually, I retract that statement. It would still be as good as ever. Baja Flash is just the goat, dude. So good.
I think Uproar is the lion.
Dude, they need to release that elsewhere.
Whenever Food Lion inevitably closed down, like next year, they need to then release it to stores.
Wow, you're forecasting Food Lion to go out of business.
They probably will.
next year.
I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call it right now.
Bold prediction from Braxton.
I'm gonna call it right now. We'll check at the end of next year and see.
Lord. Let me put that on the calendar for the end of next year. Did Food Lion close?
And does HBO Max still exist? Because it's probably not gonna exist next year.
Why not?
They're gonna like destroy it from the inside out.
I don't know, man. I think it is one of the best streaming platforms to watch things on.
Not anymore.
I mean, everything on it's great. Like, they've made very few things that have not been good that I've seen on there. It's just good, man.
You have heard about it, right? They basically made a Batgirl movie with
Oh, and
Brendan
yeah.
Fraser in it,
And then
and now they're not going to release it at all.
Nope.
They also basically finished the sequel to Scoob that's also not going to be released, which is hilarious.
I don't understand how you get to that point and then just can it.
It's the reason why is because they were bought by Discovery, and you'd think that Warner Brothers is bigger, and they are. But since they were bought by Discovery, the CEO of them, like his plan is basically to like cancel any sort of like expenditure so they can like pay back their debt. But they're doing that by literally canceling every current project.
That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
You've already invested so much money into it. Why would you not just finish it
And
out?
also, a lot of times that happens because that was the previous regime's idea. So they want their own ideas.
That's crazy. Like, that is mind blowing.
So that's why I'm kind of thinking HBO Max might be done,
That sucks.
which is insane because it's the best streaming service.
Good Lord. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for our Mountain Dew.
And I'm never
recap
drinking a
episode.
Mountain Dew again.
I got
You say that, and you'll have one in about 5 minutes when we finish this episode.
I will. I'm taking some of these home.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, Baja Blast is still king.
Yep.
I'm waiting for the day. Well, I mean, overall, collectively, it is king. It may not be king for each one of us, but collectively, it was king. So Baja Blast is the current king, and someone, or some franchise or something needs to dethrone it. Like, if it's an exclusive flavor, if it's a new flavor. They should replace Major Melon with whatever said flavor is. But I mean, I'd be okay for it even to be an exclusive flavor, and it'd be so good that it dethrones Baja as the king. I feel like there's still room.
No, there's room for another great
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a single one that was in the nines collectively across the board, which a lot of that may just be the difference of our taste and what we prefer.
I think
But
that's
I think
true,
there's,
but I really think
there's
the,
room.
the top tier is not, the mid tier is the widest for a reason.
Yeah,
Because they are all fine, but they're not the best.
yeah.
The
It's
best
a-
is
it's
only
a-
about 3 or 4.
It's
Yeah.
a true bell curve.
And that's why
Yeah.
there's room for more.
But there's definitely room for something to dethrone Baja Blast as the best Mountain Dew. And
Yep.
when that day comes, I am so ready for it. I will buy so much of that Mountain Dew. Yeah. Any final thoughts on any of these? Any closing remarks
Andy's
on
mint
brush your
flavor
teeth.
the end of?
needs to happen.
Please make Baja Flash 2.
I don't even want a 2. I just want them to re-release it. Like, I'd be perfectly fine with that and Baja Punch from last summer both.
They
Just
need,
being
you know what they need
released.
to do? They need to re-release it, but don't name it Baja Flash. Name it like something like coconutty.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that too.
You know,
It doesn't have. I mean, who cares if it's a Baja flavor? If it's good enough, people will
make
buy
it
it.
its own thing,
Yeah,
or make another even more like coconut flavored.
yeah. Well, I think the pineapple does complement it well.
Oh,
on that.
absolutely.
But it's very coconut forward, and I feel like
But
that's.
it'd be kind of cool to
I
see.
feel
it.
like that's a missing. I mean, we have stuff like Voltage and Livewire that are permanent flavors that
I
I'm
think
sure
waste
people
space on
actually
the
like
store
them.
shelves.
But why are they in every store when you could have something like that people would actually? Maybe it would compete too much with the other Mountain, like original Mountain Dew, whatever. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If people buy it, Mountain Dew's still making money. Like, just give us a really good selection of flavors that are always available everywhere. And Spark, I think, was a good addition, but it's still not like top tier
Right.
in terms of Mountain Dew. So like right now, you basically have that's always available, Code Red, and then it's probably the original. Honestly,
yeah.
you may think Major Melon because you don't really like original.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I think those are the top 2, and I think they are. Which it may have. I think it may have been shown in our ranking that they were quite a bit better than the rest of them. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely room, especially some like. Can you imagine if they just said, Food Line, we'll make you a new exclusive flavor. We're going Uproar to the masses.
Exactly. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, that one as a permanent flavor would be so good.
Yeah.
We all liked it. Like
I'd
all
want that
of
on
us liked it.
shelves more than
than Major
Melon.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this is for a niche group of people who really like watermelon flavored things.
Mhm.
And everyone else is very off put by it. Like it's one of those niche things. So yeah, it would definitely be nice to see Mountain Dew like rework their starting lineup a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, there's no shame in that.
No, I don't think so. I think it would actually be a very good business move for them to kind of rework some of their flavors that have been around for a long time and kind of refresh the shelves a little bit. Code Red is still great, which I think it was their first flavor besides original.
It was.
So, I mean,
And rightly so.
It's been around a long time and it's great. It passed, I think what we said was it like outdid original sales, I think, when it first came out.
Oh, I bet.
So it's good. Original
for the
is
gamers.
just tried and true, but I think the other 4 that are usually available could be reworked a little bit and be a whole lot stronger
Yep.
in the end.
Strong with you.
Yeah. But I mean, even if they took some of these experimental Baja flavors and turned it into, oh, well, this one, people like coconut, so we're going to put
We're
this
going to
as
push
a-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you take even the Baja Punch was really good. Like even if you took that and called it something else,
Some other tropical punch type flavor. Yeah.
yeah, I think people would go for that.
Mhm.
And even these like Spark, whatever, I think they could still be around, but just not everywhere like they are now. I don't know. That's my opinion, and I
think he's
feel
pretty
very
spot on with
strongly
that.
about it. So,
Yep.
yeah.
So PepsiCo, we're coming for you.
Actually, if you have any idea, like seriously, if there somehow is someone from PepsiCo that watches this, like we legitimately would love to do anything with you. Have you send us exclusive. I mean, for real, dude. Like, if they wanted to send us like upcoming flavors so we could try them on the podcast, like I would love that. If they want to work with us and like try to formulate some really strong products, and we're in the test group for that, like that would be awesome. There
Whatever
are
you
lots of
wanna do with
possibilities.
us,
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
whatever you want, baby.
Well, I'm sure someone will cut that out.
Brett's face was this. Brett's face was.
I'm sure.
I was like, wait, what
I'm
is he
sure
doing?
someone will clip that and it'll be everywhere. I don't care.
PepsiCo, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do. No, but for real, like if someone at PepsiCo does see this, we love
Ryan will do anything.
we love your products. Like that's what it boils down to.
We got him, boys.
He's crying. But no, like for real, like we really love you guys
Yeah.
and your products. And we would love any opportunity to get to work with Mountain Dew specifically. So if there's any opportunity there, reach out to us. I think that's going to do it. That'll wrap up our Mountain Dew extravaganza. More to come. The list will be growing for, who knows, the foreseeable future.
We mean anything.
Good God.
All right, roll it.
Thank you guys for listening and watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe on our podcast. Follow us on Spotify. We are at Question at Hand on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can find all of those links as well, links to our Discord and Reddit pages at thequestionathand.com. I think that's going to do it. Go get some Mountain Dew. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
No more Mountain Dew, please.
Anything.
I do mean anything.